Okay, today we're going to learn how to make Telefrag. So you could put Telefragging in your SnapMap game. I'm going to make a basic map. I'm just going to delete all this and leave one module. That's all we need to show this. And I'm going to leave him there. Okay, so for Telefragging, of course we need to start with a teleport destination. And let me just create a teleport to. So whatever system you have for teleporting, that's up to you, but I'm just putting this here to show that whatever you have teleporting things, whether it's a player or a demon, if you have some kind of randomization thing, some system, I don't know. But here's where I would link to. Teleport to this destination. So we're going to say on arrived. So when something arrives, we're going to want to cache it. So let me grab a cached object variable and place that, make a new, and set it. And for on arrived, it says the teleported object is the activator. So if a player teleports there, the player's the activator. If a demon teleports there, the demon's the activator. And set. This allows you to store the activator for future use. So we're storing whatever teleported there into a cached object variable. So let me rename this to teleportee. And so there we have that. So we did that, and you should do that first before anything else. And then we're going to make the second connection from on arrived. And what we want to do is run through all of the players. No, I was there. Player iterator. Okay. Just line this up. So when something arrives, we're going to run through every player. And for each player, where's players? Whoops. Okay, for each player, we are going to kill them. But that's not how Telefrag works. Just because somebody teleported somewhere, we don't just kill all the players. We only kill players that are nearby. So I'm going to make a volume, cylinder volume. And I'm going to try to center this over the teleport destination. And let's make it so that it's close to the height of a player. So that's 60, probably around 100. Yeah, good enough. And that's kind of not wide enough. Let's make the radius 100. Yeah, that's probably good. You can make it any size you want, but for this, that's what I'm doing. 100 and 100. And show on start, no, that's going to be invisible. And nothing else really matters. I think this cooldown only applies to the output when someone enters. Well, you know what? Just to make sure, let's just set that to 0. Okay. Let me put him back. So we have a trigger, a volume trigger, and it doesn't really do anything yet. So what we want to do is we want to say for each player who is in this volume, kill them. So I'm going to highlight over this chain here, and on PC I can press Control, and I have other options there, and if I press G it'll add a filter. So I'm adding a volume, where is it? Right there, volume filter. So I'm add a volume filter, and then I'm going to go into the settings of that and trigger object. I click on that, and now it says pick a volume. So I'm going to obviously pick this one. So now, on arrived, cache an object, the object that arrived. Then we run through every player, and for every player who is in this volume, we're going to kill them. But that's still not good enough, because that might kill the player who teleported there. And that's not how telefragging works. You want to kill everybody else except for the player who teleported there. That's why we stored the player in this cached object. So I'm going to hover over this part here and add another filter. It's going to be the cached object filter. And we will say, we will say in the settings of this filter, we're going to set the cached object variable to teleportee, and we negate it. So for every player who is in this volume and not the cached object, we are going to kill the player. And that will complete it. This is telefragging. Now if you want to telefrag demons as well as other players, I'm going to the demons now. Going to flow. We're going to add an AI iterator. Let's put that in front of the other one. And on arrived, for each, or we start an iteration for the player iterator. I'll just branch off of that and start an iteration for the AI iterator at the same time. And then we say for each AI, we'll connect it to the same filters. Whoops. Okay. For each AI in the volume and is not the cached player or the cached object, we will, and then coming off of this one here, off of here we already have kill player, but from here we also want to kill the AI that's in there. So we grab an AI proxy, and kill the AI. And there you have it. They don't have to worry about these signals messing up, even though they share the same thing, because when someone teleports here, that's signaling this node start iteration. So both of these are going to be going, but this kill player here expects a player as an activator. So the signal from this AI iterator will never cross over to this side. And the signal from this player iterator will never cross over to this AI proxy, because kill AI, as it says, expects an AI as an activator. So we can share these two objects, and that'll save on your resources if you have to copy and paste this setup in multiple locations in your map. So now we should probably test it. So I'm going to make a daemon. Let's make a worker. When it spawns on AI spawned, I'm going to make it follow a path. So AI path point, follow, and then from that path point to another path point, and from that path point back to the original path point. So it would just be walking back and forth, but if I sandwich these two together. Okay, sorry I had an interruption. We were about to test this. I connected the path points together so that the demon will stand still once it gets to here. Okay. And so now I need a way to teleport there, so I'm just going to make a pressure plate. And I'll say unentered. Teleport there. Okay. And yeah, that should be good enough. So let's go ahead and test. He's walking, he's walking. And he stopped. Okay, so now, and dead. So there you go, there you have it. It works. Let me just delete this part, and then delete all that. Okay, so then copy and paste, select the trigger, double click everything else, and then on PC, Control G to duplicate, and you can make as many telefragging teleport destinations as you like. Enjoy.